And I sincerely want to appreciate everyone for making this meeting a reality. Now, you see, in my mind, I was actually thinking of something else, but there was a shift, which I believe, that will even be of great benefit to us. And then I also believe we all entered this year with a very great expectation, unlike how we entered last year. Do you understand? And I'm so excited that we are able to make it. All right, so this is supposed to be it's supposed to be purely practical class, but we have to move the practical aspect of it to the World Surge conference that will be coming up February 1st. At that World Surge, you see, let's go ahead and invite as many as possible to be part of the network. And the number two is that it's going to be the first conference of the year, where a whole lot of us will be rewarded, will be appreciated for a job well done last year precisely. We are ready fully to appreciate everyone that broke one milestone or the other, or that even exceeded it. So February 1st is going to be our World Surge Conference. That is first Saturday of the month. Of course, the venue where we had the sales resurgence, that's where we're going to have it. So February 1st, 11 a.m. is the time. Please, let's keep the date. Let's mark the date. Very, very important that we must appear. And there's a whole lot of stuff that are actually prepared. And that day, I am going to be the host and speaker. We're inviting Dr. Ola Dixon that will be available on that day. I told him that I'm not going to speak much. Are you getting on that day? So that he will have his whole time to actually delve deeper into what he will be speaking. And I believe he will be coming around to challenge us, to inspire us, and to also expose our eyes based on the topic that we actually asked him to speak on, which will be of great benefit to us. So please mark that day. It happens to be the first announcement that I'll be making because I'm excited about that day at the same time. So let's try as much as possible to invite people to grace this occasion. Now, this is 2025. 2024 had gone, and then you agree with me that the Monday to Sunday, the January to December that happened in 2024 is still going to be what we're going to see in 2025. But the question is now that what will now make 2025 to be different from 2024? That is the question. And this is where a whole lot of people find it very challenging to know. Some will say last year I was so yes, but this year I'll be so yes. But of course, we actually appreciate God for all those kind of things. Distinguishes last year to this year or previous year to subsequent year is not really in the number. It's actually in the series of activities that are get done, in those numbers. And that's why the moment you change what you are doing, you're already changing your status. Are you getting it now? The moment you change what you are doing, you're already changing your status. And what you are doing is primarily determined by what you are thinking. What you are doing is determined by what you are thinking. So it's just like from the realm of thought to the realm of doing, then to the realm of, of who you eventually become to becoming. Now, it looks like, hey, this is how it happens. I said thinking, right? To doing, to becoming. Now, this is how it is. You get it now. But in reality, this is the real arithmetic. It starts from thinking to becoming, then to doing. And this doing is in progression. Now, I thought about finding myself in this business. And in this business, I've already had it in my mind that I'm a success. So I've become a success before I start the doing. Do you understand me now? Now, the doing is just to bring the fruit of the success that I have become. So the real stuff still starts from your mind. If your mind is still towards, I don't know what is even happening in this nation, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. You need to know how many research that personally I did, and I also did with ED. throughout. We never went on break. There wasn't break at all. We were there going from one location to the other, having one meeting or the other, meetings, all manner of things, just to ensure that we are all fully ready. And the kind of life I personally am living is not the life that is just about me alone, but about as many people that are part of the community that I'm privileged to pioneer. And that's why we do what we do. Now, having a discussion with someone yesterday, I was not telling him that even this year, I just want to see a way where I will be traveling this, traveling that. He said, no, you don't need to travel and settle. I said, go forbid. I will not travel and settle down in US or settle, no. I will be going for vacation and I will be coming back because there is a whole lot of opportunities that are in this country that people are not seeing. Now, a businessman once told me that the poor travel to escape, the rich travel to explore. Are you getting it now? And then you will find out that if you travel to explore, you're going to have access to more opportunities of growing your wealth status. Do you understand it now? So I'm just saying that what should change in each and every one of us is the way we think. Is the way we think. Now, if the way we think changes, everything in our life definitely is going to change. Do you understand it now? So in the order of things that must change is your thought pattern. If the way you were thinking last year is what you brought into this year, nothing is going to change. Like you are used to somebody stepping on you and you flaying up, not knowing that those that are stepping on you, it's not in a way to offend you, but in a way for you to take advantage of it and initiate relationship. There is this young lady that I know. I've known her since when she was in secondary school. She was just driving on the road. Then she was single. We were just driving on the road. I'm not giving you any single expo here to go and do likewise. You may meet your, so you have to be careful. Now, the lady was in the front and there's another guy driving. Both of them were singles. You get it now? And then mistakenly, the one at the back, which is the guy, now hits the lady in the front. I mean, hit the lady in the front from the back and just stopped and opened the door and was flaying up. Say, you, what, are you blind? Blah, 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 blah. The lady herself was the one telling me. She now said that as she was just, expressing her anger, she said the guy was just in his car looking and smiling. Looking and smiling. You know that this guy, was not looking and smiling. Is that the first statement that will come out of the car, of the guy is, can we go to your panebita? And then when they drove down to the panebita, the guy was just talking and they were having a conversation. They were married now with 3 kids. Married now with 3 kids. So sometimes our thought pattern matters. It's a conversion incubator. Our mind. What people take as enemy, what some people may take as enemy may eventually be your friend. Are you getting what I'm trying to say now? So we need to know how we think, how we process things. Those of us, those people that we are tagging as the devil, as the enemy from my father's house, they may not even be any enemy from anywhere. They may just be like you have not been able to know the reason why they exist in your life. Some of us will still be as on the bed sleeping now if there is nothing pursuing us. And you will agree with me that some of us, when we think of the school fees that we pay in January, we will not go to bed all throughout in December. Especially, school fees have categories. There are secondary school fees now that they pay as high as the university. You get what I'm trying to say now. You get what I'm trying to say now. So what is running after you is what determines how fast you run. Some of us are catwalking, you can afford it. But some of us, we are not catwalking. I mean, if possible, we need wings of the angels, to fly so that we'll be able to cover very, very fast. So your thinking matters. And if the masquerade that is pursuing you is a small masquerade, that your one move like this, the masquerade will need to take like 10 steps to be able to catch up on you. You can afford to stroll. But if the masquerade is running fast, you know what I mean by masquerade? I do not mean somebody that wears. I'm talking about Can you just give me some examples of things that could pursue you? Me, I've mentioned one, school fees. Yeah, yeah. Can we just share ideas? Rent, yes, rent. And you know, in Lagos now, landlords are not smiling. Hope you know that. Okay, rent. What again? You want to look good now. Some of us, we want to change our clothes. The clothes I wore last year, they have known me with it. I need, look at the way my sister is appearing. You know what I'm talking about now. So we need new look. New look need to be funded. She just told me that last year she was on low cut. I mean, he's not speaking in tongues that put this thing on her head. So it's new look now. You get what I'm trying to say here now? We need upgrade generally. And if your upgrade is 1 degree, it's okay. Some of us, our upgrade, no contractor or protractor or whatever can measure it. It's even, going through circle now. Why? Because of what we have ahead of us to pursue. And if I may say, if you are working only to feed yourself, feed your family, your hustling may not even be as much as this. Are you getting it now? Now, some of us, we have school fees to pay. Not school fees of our children, but school fees of some people within our community. You get what I'm trying to say? Some of us, we want to travel. And we can't travel alone. I mean, we need to go along with some people. Some of us want to build houses. I want to build houses. Aside from the company building houses. Are you getting it now? Some of us want to acquire more land. We were busy acquiring over the crossover from January. It's only January 4th that, 1st or 2nd that we said. Thereafter, we've been going out and out. Going to this location, signing this, signing that. Do all manner of things. Because things has to be done. I can't run the race of this year the way I ran last year and still obtain the trophy. Are you getting it now? And still obtain the trophy this year. Because things have changed. That's why you see those athletes, especially this lady, Tobi Amushon, right? You always hear that she broke another record. Some of these records were her record. But she kept on getting better and better. You get what I'm trying to say now? So we need to understand this. What are your personal records that you want to break this year? Are you getting now? Some of us are looking as if last year there is no record, though. All record and record. You see, where you saw record and record, they are recordless. If you said no record, you have no record, you will always break record. Are you getting it now? Because those who said no limit, we say they broke all limits. Anyone that comes to and say, I have never failed in my life, you have just succeeded in seeing someone that have never attempted anything at all. Are you getting it now? Because not all our attempts are actually, met. You get what I'm trying to say? Now, since when we've been in junior school, primary school, how many of us, all the exams we have been writing, we've been scoring 100%? How many of us? Even those who are first class, not in all subjects do they score 100% in everything. So there is no one that scores 100%. But we have pass mark. We have some pass mark to score. You get what I'm trying to say now? So we need to understand that the number one person we need to upgrade is our mentality, is our personal person. You see, nobody external is actually your personal person. Calling somebody my personal person is a deception of the 21st century. Because there is a person on your inside that is probably dictated to the person on your outside. That those on the outside are seeing. You know what I'm trying to say here now? So in the order of things that must change is your mentality. So whatever you want to become a reality, you need to start becoming it from your thinking. From your thinking. From your thinking. I was sharing, online while I was preparing people for today. I said that there was a time over 10 years ago. I was just, teaching. Of course, it's a church. I was preaching. And then I stood, it was a Sunday morning, and I was saying that, the Lord God will bless us to the extent that blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, be saying it. And all of a sudden, I did not know anything about real estate. I just said that branch manager will be my account officer. And I said, I will not be a landlord. I will be a state lord. And then I was still living in rented apartment. Now listen. And then look at the way it started. And it got to a point in that rented apartment, you could not afford the rent. And this is the person that vomited that it will be estate lord. Event will happen that will want to make you doubt what you once believed. So you need to stand on what you have thought that you have become. Because in bringing what you have become to reality is your doing. If you don't give up in your doing, you will not lose your becoming. You know what I'm trying to say here now? And on, we could not afford rent. You know, they cut our light, they cut the water. They even took me to this human right. You know, this human right, these meditation people. They say, pay, where will you pay? There was no money. If it's when there is money, you will pay now. They took us, and all of a sudden, but I love that agent. He said, these kind of people, when we're coming, he said, these kind of people, he said he was afraid of me. That all of a sudden, things may turn tomorrow. That he is going to be in need of my service. And all of a sudden, we were just pursuing, and he kept on just calling. He said, please, don't just let protection kill you. He was the one canceling me. Are you getting it now? And on like that, things were moving. By invitation, we got into real estate. Sales and marketing, and going through training. You see, everything that we did, we're going to pour it down now. You understand me? We're going to pour some of it down because, you know, the time limit is so short. Do you understand it now? And the on and on like that. And then sales, we were brought into it. I thought it was accidental, but it was defined. Because a voice had gone ahead as a result of someone that thought about it. That I'm going to be estate law. Are you getting it now? On and on, invited, we got into sales, doing this, like offers among us. If you have a desire to buy land, to do this, to do that, there are offers for the realtors, on and on. You know, all manner of things. So those things were coming on down to this level. And we are still growing. Do you understand it now? Now, but you need to understand that there is no level you get to that there will not be challenges. And those challenges are there to confront the authenticity of the dream that you have in your heart. You are going and you see obstruction. Don't say these people have followed me there. It's an auto response. The moment you have a strong dream, you have a strong enemy. Every level has gotten its own devil. You need to understand that. And the devil, I mean, challenges, issues, problems, blah, blah, blah. You even say, I even prefer to be alone. You know, some of us say, I prefer to be alone. I don't do anywhere. I don't have problem. No problem, no treasure. Accompany every treasure are corresponding problems. So the degree of your treasure that you desire determines what problem is unleashed at you. So you need to be ready. And how do you overcome all these things? That's why you can't afford to do it alone. I'm going to be highlighting some of the things to us that will help us to fully achieve not just you as a real estate person, but the totality of your being. The totality of your being. Regardless of the business you are doing. If you are if you are in this world, whether you are an entrepreneur or you have other businesses that you are doing, what I'm saying is as important as the word important itself. Do you understand it now? So I need us to be ready this year because something great will happen. Something great will happen. Something great will happen. People will just look at you and say that you are the one they want to deal with. Yes, it will happen. So I will just start this. I have 2 sessions. 2 sessions. I have to collapse the session with all sincerity. Now, in preparing for 2025, while I was alone, I was just looking at some tablets, some injection that could be taken so that regardless of what I meet outside, I will have been prepared for it. Now, this 4th session, after you have jotted it and you have written it down, I need you to have a personal moment with yourself. You get what I'm trying to say? Personal moment with yourself, not within this environment because there will be distractions, but in your own quiet time, in your own, time of, seclusion. Just have it and begin to speak to yourself and look through, all these things. And then this has to be to do with you saying, "Hi, Olabisi Lawal, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. You know, everyone will say I'm blessed. Say Olabislawa is blessed. Don't mention your name now. Don't you like me again, engineer? Mother, no. If nobody calls my name, I know she will call my name. Oh yeah. You know, I'm blessed. I'm blessed. And then this first session, we start from, blessed. That word be starts from believe in yourself and your vision. Believe in yourself and your vision. You know, some people believe that good things can never happen to them. That's what some people believe. That good things can never what? Happens to them. In the order of things, if there are two good news that must visit a place, it's me and others. Me and others. Are you get what I'm trying to say now? You see, that will boost your self-esteem. Because you need to understand that those who are carrying blessing, they have sight to see. If they don't see you believing in yourself, they don't see you having confidence in yourself, and then they now offer you the opportunity, you go to mess it up. I believe in me. You see, what should make you believe in yourself is you know that good things are my portion. That's why, there is this, GIF stuff or sticker that I did. That I did my hand like this. I said, I brought good news. Because when I appear, things have to change. As you are looking at me, I am an atmosphere. You know what I'm trying to say? I carry aura. And as I'm talking like this, I meant the same thing with you too. But you are the one that will determine how people sight the aura, and they will now determine to be under the aura. You know what I'm trying to say? So, I believe in myself. Greatness is my portion. I am not a failure. I am achieving greater than what I achieved last year. Are you getting it? So you need to believe in yourself. You are a project that will soon be executed. You are on assignment. Great things are ahead of you. The best are not behind you. The best are still ahead of you. That's why regardless of any deal you lose, you have not lost the best deal. You won't lose the best deals. You need to look at yourself as somebody that is strange among all that setting. That look, if I appear, others don't have choice, don't have chance. Are you getting it now? So it will frame you. It will determine what you speak. It will determine how you carry yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Even people want to give to confident people. How confident are you? Do you really know yourself? You see, your doing is not what determines who you are. You are who you are by your thinking. Your doing is just meant to confirm who you are. Even if there is no confirmation, your identity still remains. You know what I'm trying to say here now? So you need to understand this clearly. I believe in myself. To be honest, I believe, even if nobody believes in me. You see, there are some sort of people that I have to help them to break some things. Some people will be angry or offended if they say, yesterday, you did not greet me happy birthday. You did not give me happy birthday. Long life and prosperity. Nonsense. You see, you don't have long life and prosperity because people are wishing you long life and prosperity. Are you getting it now? You know how many people they wish long life and prosperity that they never experience long life, let alone prosperity. Some even experience long life with poverty. So, I don't wait for you to wish me long life and prosperity because I believe in myself. Long life and prosperity are my portion. So if people greet you happy birthday or unhappy birthday, it does not concern me. On my birthday, I'm happy. I'm happy already. So you need to believe that every day you appear, an atmosphere over you is atmosphere of possibility. So it's possible. So those deals that you missed last year is probably because they were rather small. Because small things can keep one in a small cage, in the cage. You know that. So you will keep on over celebrating the small things that happen, not knowing that big ones have been released. So you need to give yourself a positive, vibes via the, perception you build around you. Number one, like what I said, I believe in myself. And then you need to look at yourself as an atmosphere. I'm an atmosphere. Are you getting it now? Like if this AC wasn't here now and they will shut everywhere, there will be heat. We'll be finding ourselves. But this AC is creating an atmosphere. The same way, I'm an atmosphere of prosperity. When I come, opportunities to prosper comes. You get what I'm trying to say now? So you need to look at yourself. And then you also need to believe in your vision. Vision is, like a picture of your future. You don't have a future. That means you have not really designed where you are going to exist in times to come. Are you getting it now? You see, and if you have not designed your vision, maybe I need to tell you, people that have vision will feature you. And you know that there is a difference between producer of film and those who will just act waka pass in a film. You know what I'm trying to say here now. So you need to have a vision. What is your vision? Vision is a mental picture of what you desire. And in every vision, you must put yourself in it. Are you getting it now? No matter, and if you put yourself in it and you are seeing the end, vision will help you see the end from the beginning, right? And you are seeing the end. In films, actors don't die. It's only in a film that I will see that 100 men will be fighting one man, and I'm fighting one man, and one man will kill all of them. 100 men will carry gun. One man will carry one gun. Another man will be shooting like this. It will not still touch. The bullet will not still touch. That one man that was carrying one and facing one direction like this. Actors don't die, you. You are the actor of your destiny, so you will not die. So when you write a vision, you are already empowering yourself. I guess nobody will write evil vision of himself. So when you write a vision and your vision is not making you joyful, it's not making you smile, you have not written the right vision. Your vision must not be your size. Your vision must be bigger than your size. If you are writing the vision of your size, there is no need of writing any vision. Just continue to live your life like that. Like that. But you must write a vision that defies your background, defies your certificate, that is bigger than, that will make you look, God, it's only you that can help me do this. I don't get what I'm trying to say here now. So you need to believe, and whatever you have written, it doesn't mean that there is no vision you will write that you have enough fun to run it when you wrote it. Are you getting it now? But you need to believe that this one too shall come to pass. Do you understand this, please? Yes. So success starts from unwavering belief of yourself and of the vision that you have written. That's where success starts from. So you need to believe in your skills, believe in your vision, and believe the impact you are destined to make. You need to believe in all those things. Do you understand it now? Believe in your skills. Now listen to me. The best place that your last year's skill can take you is where you are now. So for you to desire a better position, then you need to hone your skill. You need to grow your skill. I went through a lot of training over the break. That was why I said there is no break. But thank God I didn't break. Do you understand it now? Now, you need to get that. I'm not broken. You get it now. I'm rather strengthened. So you need to fine-tune. You need to fine-tune your skill. You need to know how you relate with people. There are several skills that you need to fine-tune. In the course of our training, we'll be unleashing some. But you need to understand that there is what you need to do that will bring better offers to you. Like what I said last year in one of these lectures. The best thing that you could have now is what you have had now. So you want a better than the best, then you need to look inward, not outward. Are you getting it now? We were in a place last week also. We went together with ED and with some people. And then the Olori Ebi of that place was now saying, and then when we were talking, and I just want to utter a statement. He said, I love the voice I had. He said, this voice must be a voice of a good man. I get in. And the man was looking for money in his pocket to dash me. Brought everything out as him. He said, just maintain my perception about the voice I had, that you are a good man. I said, Daddy, I'm a good man. You know, before, when people are saying you are a good man, you are a good man, I used to keep quiet. It will amaze you that who taught me to be responding to such comments? It's easy. Are you getting it? He said when they say you to talk back, let them continue to hear. They said they like your voice. You to talk more so that you will like it the more. I will share with you. So you have to be sensitive that most of the things you are going to learn is not going to be through formal setting. It's not going to be through formal setting. He did not sit me down to say, when they say this, you say this. And when they say no. Are you getting it now? She just observed. So how do you get this kind of training, informal training? You have to surround yourself with people that want the best for you. You know, you can be among people that when things happen to you positively, they envy you. They wish that it happens to them. When you hear so, you better pick risks and run away. I guess you better run away. Because people that wish that, okay, now if you wish that the good that happens to me, you desire it. Why don't we the bad that happens to me too? You need to surround yourself with people that will, help you not just to see clearer, but to also bear your vision and to also bear the burden of your vision. Now, the hell is learn relentlessly. You see, every day presents itself an opportunity to grow. There is no day that ingredients for growth does not accompany it. There is no day. Every day presents itself with opportunity to grow. The day you did not grow is the day you were ignorant of the raw materials of growth that is made available for you. That's why you can't afford to live your life to chances. How did someone, let's throw. You know those people that have thrown, they have strode out of their destiny. You have to be deliberate. You have to live intentional life. You need to know the kind of screening I went through. I look at my phone, I look at my life, and I look at 2024. Some of us don't take time to review. If you don't take time to review, you always see the evil be duplicated. You always have some events repeating themselves because you have not reviewed. So I look at, and okay, so what do I do? Some people that have contributed to my progress without knowing, I mark them out. There are some people, if they call me once and I miss it, I will call back immediately. Why? Because they were part of my team that I learned through. Part of my team that I learned through. Are you getting it now? All of a sudden, towards late last year, and I saw the contributions of some of our business mentors in our life. It was then I knew that so these people took us more than how we thought. Are you getting that? That they are living a whole lot of things and giving us attention. We have learned unquantifiably things from them. Things that, if they have to pay, they'll pay in millions. Are you getting it now? Like one of them that came last Friday or Thursday or Friday, and then we were in the office. It was Wednesday. We didn't know when it was after 9 in this office. And it was just moving from one to the other, and we're writing down, we were recording what we were saying, we were still writing things down. And these are people that they book for 1 hour, and then they pleaded to collect 1.5 million from them, 1 hour. And they spent longer hours without even looking at time from us. And what he gave us, I'm too sure, was much more than what he gave them officially there. I'm telling you. So you need to be ready. Every day present to you opportunity to learn new things. The more you learn, the better knowledge. Knowledge attracts you. Those who run after money runs away from them. Those who run after knowledge, they attract money. You get what I'm trying to say here now? There's somebody that was completely erased out of a multi-million naira project just because he was always running after money. Deceiving me, deceiving everybody. And at the end of the day, it was completely saying, you must not step your foot on that side. Everything it was hiding was 100% handed over to us. Everything. Why? Because he was lying. Lying to me. Lying to... Can you imagine? Lying to your destiny helper. Your destiny is already doomed. Are you getting it now? So you learn from everybody. So this is where he's paining me. And I went to a doctor. Doctor, what's happening to you? He said that he's paining me. Doctor will give me medication based on this thing. And this one will still persist. I didn't get what I'm trying to say. So you need to take every opportunity, every day as a day that your teacher is ready. So you must be ready to learn. And then, number four, we learn what is not important. And then we are not set for what is important. It's when you have graduated from school that your real learning starts. But some people, because they have first class, I have first class. That's why first class students are employed by third class employer. I'm going to be sincere with you. They are too full of themselves. And you say, me, I cannot work under the ISO that they resign. And he kept on resigning. I know someone like that too. He cannot resigning, that he started fighting his wife, thinking that he's the enemy from his wife's village. The family is scattered. I'm not exaggerating. Very nice guy academically. You can be nice academically and be poor in application of wisdom. There was a time longer years ago, that I asked someone who happens to do education. And I asked him, all your syllabus, your courses, did they teach you entrepreneurship? He said no. So everyone that have been going through that circle, they've been teaching them to apply as a teacher or work in civil service. I'm telling you, nobody was taught to start a school. That's why those of us that we know nothing about education, but we were entrepreneurship, we are daring, establishing extramural, daring, school. And when we want to register, they say you must have education. Yes. So you need to understand this so well. So we need to be ready to learn. We need to be committed to learning new strategies. You have been using a kind of strategy and it has not been working well, then you need to know that there are some other strategies that you need to know how to apply them. And then it's very simple. Nobody will say, okay, come and learn from me. You know someone that have had track record of overcoming some of the things that are objections to you that you've been unable to overcome. Why not go ahead and ask such person? Ask such person, how did you make it? Please now cut some soap for me. I'm informal or formal, yes, sir. Cut some soap for me. Get what I'm trying to say? So you never can tell. Just little. When I was in secondary school, when I was in SS1, there is this aspect of math that I did not understand. That is construction. Construct locus C1 equidistant from, all manner of such thing. And I didn't know it so well. But I had a distant cousin who knows much more. And I sat beside her. I said, Omo, come and teach me this thing. And she taught me. What she taught me, I learned all of them. It's ordinary maths. General maths, yes. Construction, yes. Construct locus D1, equidistant from, all those things now. Can you imagine doing maths, OBJ, and the theory? I only miss one. Just one, no. The person that taught me, I scored more than that. Why? Because I did not go to the teacher. If I have understood the teacher now, there wouldn't be any need for me to. But I did not understand. I have to go to my colleague. Omo, come and teach me. You have results here. I want to have results here. Every result can be duplicated if only you have access to the documented update that brought about that result. Like I used to say, whatever is documented can be duplicated. So if anybody has ever had any result, and he didn't just have it just by anyhow, like fluke. He had it once, he repeated it again, he has the template. Go after him and learn it. When you learn it, people are people everywhere. You get what I'm trying to say now? So when you learn it and you operate, it's just that sometimes we are not patient enough to see the result come. Because you don't know how dry your ground is. If you pour water here now, it will dry. It will dry immediately. But your continuous pouring of water will make that place to become floody. It's a matter of time. But some of us are not trying to be patient. You just say, how many times did he He only did. You know, whatever he did now that brought about result, you need to know how long he has been trying it. You know, some motivational speakers are the reason behind people's frustration. They are the reason behind people's frustration. You say there are 3 points that you need to do. When you know, until you are wise, you can rise. Now you need to take this so that you see this. When you do this, one, two, and you know they are frustrated. They are rendered people. That's why a lot of motivational speakers now are frustrated themselves. They are frustrated. So you need to understand that you need to learn. You know, I said relentlessly. You learn without giving up. You keep on learning. Every day offers you what to learn. Every day. You may be in this business and not sell for the next 6 months. But when your sales period will come, it will be as if they just launch you into an ocean. It happens like that. And at the moment you start that, then all what you have learned will now begin to pay off for you. You know what I'm trying to say now? So don't give up. Look at anybody, don't give up. Now, E, execute with excellence. You know, to execute means to perform, right? To perform. You know that you have done advert, right? And then you've put it on social media. And then, so definitely you should be expecting calls to come. And then you were at Iyanopaja Garage. And you know, Iyanopaja Garage is an international garage. You see a Code Motor. You see Ibadan, you see Akure, you see all manner of things. It's better for you to miss the call of whoever is calling you than to pick the call. Hello, Prospecto. Hello, hello. Are you hearing me? And the person on the other side is like, Oshodi, Mushi. All manner of things coming together. There is no excellence in that package. There is no excellence in that package. It's better for you to miss the call and to call back. Sorry, I missed your call while I was in transit. It's a better package, sir. You know what I'm trying to say? Everything must be done excellently. You're actually in transit. I've shared I've shared an event that happened to me that I arranged a proposal, and I took to Highland to present. Very nice proposal. Are you getting it now? And then I climbed the stairs. The elevator took me to maybe 9th or 10th floor. And then, while they were greeting me and the manager was seeing me off. He saw me off to the car park. If I knew that that was how they did, I would have said, just give me some time. I'm still working on my phone. And the manager will not know when I will disappear. I did not learn it. I learned in a hard way. Well, good package presentation. But I lost the deals. And so after we finished discussing, he said, because he was very excited. And he entered the elevator with me, seeing me off to the car park. We got to the car park. We were still walking, expecting that I'm going to call my driver or I should just open the car. And I got to the bus, I stayed out of the car park. Obalende! Obalende! And I waved. I did not know that the waving back at is Kama Padebo. I lost it. No excellence. No excellence. Execute with excellence. And and the execution with excellence starts from the beginning to the end. The beginning, well packaged. File. Presentation, well packaged. Interaction, well packaged. Exit, well packaged. And one negative can annul all the positive that you ever, except by divine intervention. And they say, okay, maybe let's try it. But it's not every time they try. You know, even you will not want to try your multi-million naira on some people that you have struggled in your heart to conclude with them that, you know that song, it's not physical, it's not physical like that too. That yoku means track record. Means, you know, that you have enough confidence confidence to actually show that you can handle it. Of course, I'm not saying that is, every time the truth. But some people will appear as if they are like it, and they still scam you. But appearing excellently is the language of the people you are trading with. Why not appear excellent with your excellent package? You get what I'm trying to say now? So you need to appear excellently. Like one of my mentors say, we are in the Caesar's world. So you need to give unto Caesar what Caesar wants. So Caesar wants excellence, give it to him. You get what I'm trying to say now? That's what they want. Now, but it will be a deception or a scam if the content does not look like, does not represent the container. So all this, you are a music artist. They say, just ignore my voice, just listen to the lyrics. You should have written it in words and broadcast it to all of us. We will have been reading the lyrics together now. We want to hear the lyrics with your voice. There's this, social media stuff now that they show that a guy was leading nonsense, he was going off the key. And the backups, that lady could not just absorb it. She was just looking at him like this. Someone has to call the lady now. And the lady was trying to still flow with the guy. The guy went another higher off key. I'll be sincere with you. There was a time I went to sing myself, my elder brother, when we were very young, in a particular concert. I used to sing, and I used to write songs. But this word changed my voice. Now, because there were several music artists that were invited. So they were supposed to call us early. But because of the number, we came maybe around 15 or 16. Over the night too. So all of us, we have gone to sleep before they call us. When they wake you from sleep, how your voice will look like. Oh no, excellence is salo. And I just flew out of the. They now call us. It was there. They mentioned our name. We were calling them and say, we now rushed. May you be blessed. Come and see. My elder brother was the one that led. Even when he led, with the voice he led, me too, I look at him. When he was singing, I said, the vocal will start singing first. Yes. Me, I was looking at it, what is it? I did not know that my own today for my body. When it's time for hot back up to sing, our own was worse. When we finished it, we dropped the mic. We went Catholic. Some went here. We went Catholic. It was after we went to convert ourselves. We don't enter that hall. For the rest of that, they kill anything money to get out. I'm telling you, I will never forget that day. Because we joked with excellence. It's better for us not to appear than to appear in a mediocre way. Have you asked this before? First impression lasts long? If you can't make good impression first, please don't appear. I'm telling you. It's better for you not to appear. I say you will get back to them. Some of us don't know. Excellence. Kai. I've seen someone that want to go and prospect. We wear all manner of things and we put on slippers. No, you need to study where you are going. You see, those properties that we are acquiring now, some people have been going to that site with me. When I appear, I wear native and I wear cap. And you know what they call me on site? Alai. Alai, that's what they call me on site. Because I have to appear like them. You get what I'm trying to say now? And I changed some language. I changed some language. All manner of things. Because they matter. You are going there and say, actually, what I was saying, that we need some haircut of land. They will look at you as one of the colonial masters that used to exchange acres of land with wristwatch. And they will not want that to be repeated again. You get what I'm trying to say? Package yourself well. Let your content not deceive your container. In as much as it's your container, they will see first. Do you understand it now? All right, so the next one is S, right? Yes. Serve with passion. Serve with passion. Now, serve with passion. You see, whatever will not involve your passion, you should not even start at all. Everybody, a whole lot of people are doing what you are doing. It's passion that distinguishes how you do what you are doing. Are you getting it now? And then you need to understand that people read passion. People recognize, people read passion. People recognize passion when they cite it. You get what I'm trying to say? And the passion for, concerning what you are offering them. You are offering them things of value. And if you don't add passion to what you are offering them, they will not see the value even in what you are offering them. It's your passion that they cite that makes them to open up their emotional, their emotion to you. And anything that emotion is involved is going to hasten the desire, hasten the decision making. And when you marry what you are offering and you deliver it passionately, it addresses their emotion. And people tend to make decisions faster when they involve their emotion. And there are ways to actually activate people's emotion by communicating with them beyond what you are offering them. The moment it's okay, you sell a plot of land, and the moment you shift their attention away to the thing that address them, why do you even want this thing? Is it for your children? No, you are giving them more. You are moving from formal to informal. Are you getting it now? Then how well are you planning for your retirement? Don't you know that you can use this to fund your lifestyle? This is the cost of the land now. In the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years now, you tell stories. The story of a woman that bought land at 1.5 and sold it at 90 million. And the woman was saying, I did not even do anything. So the farmland I bought too, I did not even do anything. Bought 1.5, sold it 90 million. A woman bought plot of land 3,000 naira. And in the whole of that place, they were begging her to sell at 30 million. And she has 8 plots. They said she's not ready to sell it. So there are news that you will tell like that will be so appealing to their emotion. So when your passion, when they cite your passion, they open up their bosom to you. There's that tendency that decision will be made faster. You get what I'm trying to say now? All right. Then the next one is what? S. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. You see, most of the time, why we lose the deal is because we are not consistent. The moment we are consistent with it, we are not going to lose the deals. You get what I'm trying to say now? Majority of us, when we try, this method now, or maybe concerning what we are selling, by the time we say that maybe we are not selling yet, that we have not sold anything yet, and we start selling some other things now. It may be that at the point where some people you are prospected to, it may be at the point that they want to now patronize you. Let me check that guy. They now see that you're already selling something else. I know some people that they are already confusing their prospects. Their prospects. And then every business they post on that social media, they are confusing any prospect that have gone for A or that asked them for A or asked them for B. For instance, now, you are selling land, you are selling automobiles, maybe cars. And on the same social media, you are posting car in the morning, land in the afternoon, car and land in the evening. Confusion. The social media has a way of ensuring that if they have been looking at one before, that will be what will be coming to the side, to the focus of the people. Maybe it's cars they have been watching more on your own wall. And it's now time for the person that want to buy land. It's not searching for you. His car. You say, they change career. He has changed career. His car is no longer selling land. And they will go elsewhere. May that not be your portion. You see, I used to advise people, regardless of what you are doing, if you are selling two things or some multiple things, have different social media handles for them. Have social media because you already confused yourself. Yeah, because the day is coming to you too will wake up. I don't people know what I'm doing. Whether I'm selling or you are confused. And money never comes to a confused person. Money comes to those that will multiply. Those that will manage multiply. Have you ever seen someone that have plenty money today, but he has bad habits? They call them spend trick or what they call them. Money don't stay in their hands. Money don't stay in their hands because money moves. That's why it's called currency. You get what I'm trying to say? That's why it's called currency. It's current, moves, it flows. Thank you, it flows. Are you getting it now? And then you also need to understand that what we call money is not really the real capital. That's not capital. Money does not exist in the list of things referred to as capital. The original word of the original meaning of capital is from the word capito, sort of maybe Latin or Greek. Do you understand me? It has nothing to do with money, but it has everything to do with knowledge. And knowledge is the capital. That's the real definition. You can confirm, Google it. Capital, capito, money does not exist. It's knowledge. They call it knowledge capital. And the only form of capital recognized is knowledge. Knowledge is what makes money. Knowledge is what brought gold into capital. Knowledge is what brought every other thing that people value into capital. Knowledge is the primary capital. If you have knowledge, usable knowledge, applicable knowledge, honestly, you will lack nothing. That's why the Holy Book says, and you shall know the truth. That is knowledge. And the truth that you know will set you free. You shall know. That's why those who know, they score higher mark. Sorry, sir. They score higher mark in school. Because they have this capital. The moment I understood this, don't give me money. Just lead me to the way of knowledge. When I have the word, knowledge brought about everything we can see. Again, we have knowledge of the tree. So the interpretation of several knowledge that we have had on the tree is what we are using to make bed, to make chairs, to make all manner of things. You get what I'm trying to say? To some people, the only use of the tree is to just use as firewood. That is where their knowledge stops. But to a sculptor, rejected log of wood, we take it up and do the craft work there, and we become priceless. Knowledge. So that's why we need to stay consistent concerning what works. You see, when your root is taken care of, your fruit is settled. Your fruit is settled. Just take care of your root. The moment your root is taken care of, you won't suffer any deficiency in the leaves, in the branches, in everything. But we just running after what does not work, or what brings a kind of flash life. Money, $1 million. All manner of things. That's not the way it is. Money is the least thing. So that is why, to a man of vision, money is the least to be considered. Are you getting it now? When they take money of people, take people. Are you getting it now? But some people say, what is people to me? I better go carry money. That money you can only momentary satisfaction. You get what I'm trying to say? So what about after you have finished spending the money? That is when your sense will now come back to you. You get what I'm trying to say now. So we need to understand all these things. So we need to, stay consistent. Consistency also breeds trust. It breeds it births trust. Like they see that this is what you are doing consistently. I love the way he introduces himself. And anytime he finishes writing any of his stuff, he says, this is real talk. I'm telling you, people know he writes it there, real talk. But you today, real talk. Tomorrow, baker. Next tomorrow, crafter. You know, for the 7 days of the week, you bear different names. I'm telling you, it kills. Inconsistency and prosperity, they are 2 parallel lines. They can never meet. You get what I'm trying to say? Inconsistency and prosperity, they are 2 parallel lines that can never meet. That can never meet. I mean, my own understanding, you know, there's a story that was told of the Holy Book that a man gathered all his own son. In Israel in those days, there were 12 sons. In Israel in those days, can you imagine 12 sons? And let's say 100% asset. When they want to divide their asset, the first son always take 50%. And the 11 sons remaining will go and share 50%. And then they say that the first son is inconsistent, is as unstable as water. So he said he will not sell. So the lot that belongs to him, 50%, he lost it. Are you getting it now? It shows that it shows how inconsistency, how it can rob somebody of his allocation in life. So you need to know, you see, even if it's not working now, it's momentary. It will work. It's just like, you know, thank God for the soul of that person that told me this. And in everything I'm doing, primarily, I need to be convinced that I'm doing the right thing. After that, I know I'm already dry. I'm just starting into this venture. You understand me now? It said that we are just like dry ground. And dryness of ground is in different categories. You get what I'm saying now? It says that when you start pouring water, the ground will be absorbing it based on how dry it is. And your dryness, the degree of your dryness may be different from the degree of other people's dryness. So, the people around you, their water may start, you know, coming up and flooding. Are you getting it now? But yours, you still need to keep on pouring. He said your day is coming that the ground will not be able to absorb more water, and the water will become overflowing. The moment he taught me that, I can never forget that analysis. And the moment he taught me that, I said, okay, I now understand that what I need to do is to hasten up the release of water on my dry ground. You get what I'm trying to say now? Now, if I used to pour 1 gallon every day, I need to double the gallon of water I pour on it so that the ground can absorb whatever belongs to it, so that I too can have water, my garden to be watered, and it become watered garden. You get what I'm trying to say here now? So that's the place of consistency. But, you know, in our generation now, you see these Gen Zs, more. Oh, Lord, oh, darling. Now, Indomie level. Indomie level. 5 minutes, 2 minutes. But, you know, whatever is whatever we stand for a long time, we take time to be. Now, they said that you can build a duplex and assemble it together, right? In 1 day, in 2 days. Well, you and I know that foundation matters. Let there be natural disaster. You will know which one has foundation, real foundation, and the one that has, fault foundation. You get what I'm trying to say here now? So in this consistency, every small steps taken daily can lead to monumental achievements. So don't despise little steps. They said that a room was not built in a day, and then the single drop of water makes an ocean. And then no matter where you are going, no matter how farther away where you are going, just with a single step, one after the other, you get there. So don't look at people that have outrun you. They are running their race. You run your race. So don't envy whoever has, outrun you. It cannot be forced in your race. It's allowed. And moreover, it's their destiny. Are you getting what I'm trying to say now? It's their destiny. You run your race. I run my race. And you can't run my race with me and win. Because you are not wired up to fulfill my own destiny. It's the destiny you fulfill now. You understand? So that's why, no matter how little, your steps are, still appreciate it. Anytime you cite little progress, I beg, thank God for it. Because you are not where you used to be. So definitely things have started happening to you. You will now be self-encouraged. I just took this step. Look at the progress. Let me double up. Piam, piam. And that's why they now set you on. Now be running. Because it's sure that you will get there. We will get there. Oh, by God's special grace. So we need to understand all those things. And E, encourage others. Encourage others. Encourage others. You see, you need to build a positive culture of positivity in others. You need to build what? A positive culture of positivity in lifting others. In lifting others. You know that word by that secular musician? That is by lifting others. It's the truth, too. Honestly, it's the truth. As you are now, you may not be able to say, okay, this is what, you have these millions to give. But if you touch millions' life, million naira becomes cheap for you to raise. I'm telling you. And in this business, this is still one aspect that people don't still understand in this business. This was one aspect. You see, I'm in this business, I'm earning. But what excites me is not what I'm earning. What excites me is what the people I brought into this business is earning. Your achievement will make you to be joyful. But the achievement of people that got into business or that you were already part of their success story, the achievement will intoxicate you more. It will intoxicate you more. I'm telling you. Can I shock you, man? I've started shocking you again this year. Now, I celebrate people's testimony. I celebrate people's testimonies more than my own. There was someone that yes. You see, there was someone that was just in a particular situation and at a very crossroad. And then, what can we do? The solution did not come from us. The solution eventually came from him. But we helped him to lighten up, to remove the speck. I shared the story with you when we were in issues, we were duped on the ground level. And I went to a business mentor and he was telling me that I should go and think the business I can do, what I can do, blah, blah, blah. And I came home. Myself, TD, to graduate, we could not think of any job that we can do. You know what happened? What happened was that he that is in the pit cannot come out himself by himself. You were in the pit. So everything around us is pit. That's what we are seeing. But the person that needs to bring us out must be out of the pit. So we did not see any light, sir. No light. And then I told him, on Monday that we resume, I said, you are the one they know. You are gone already. They said, let's settle the matter now. Should I open it? I don't know. I'm telling you, they resolved the stuff there. They resolved the stuff there. Because they too have seen that these guys have reinforced. Otherwise, it will be something else. It will be something else. So, but there are some people who don't have such kind of connection.
I wanted to say that, sir, that he has the capacity.
He has the capacity.
He has all the wherewithal.
Everything.
So for those that they have shot out there that do not have the wherewithal, Nigeria has happened to them.
Oh yes, Otilo. I'm telling you. Do you understand what I'm trying to say here now? So that's why we just need to be very careful. That's just it. And like what I said, there are several mountains in real estate. You get it? No, you now understand what I mean by mountains now. There are some. One of our people shared an experience with me. They bought land and then they paid everything. Now talk about, okay, come and get allocation. He said, we are going to give you temporary allocation. That means the land we are allocating to you is a fluke. Yes. That we are giving you temporal. So there is temporal. There is temporal allocation. There is permanent allocation. And that person was telling me that there are several people that jumped into that offer. And I'll be sincere with you. So we just need to be very careful, with what we are selling. So we need to dare to dream bigger. Don't dream big, dream bigger. Are you getting it now? When you dream big, it may be a little over, the dream you had the previous year. Thank you, sir. The previous year. But now bigger, there's large difference. You get what I'm trying to say now? You see, like what I said, the dream I had this year, honestly, I'm saying it to you, I'm afraid. When I read it sometimes, my heart skips. My heart skips, honestly. Now, you need to have that kind of a dream. Because the skipping of the heart is vibration. It's vibration. And you can't go to bed with it. It has to prepare you to take steps to getting some stuff done. Are you getting it now? Are you getting it? You see, all this you still have time to sleep for 8 hours. You are not serious, so. Honestly, you are not. Your dream is still your size. I'm going to be sincere with you. If your dream is not your size, it's bigger. That's when you will know that you need more help. And how do you need help? You have to be serious with yourself and to look at people that will be dream partners with you. Because you can't do everything. You can't do everything. All this way, you are living a kind of unserious life. Waiting concern them. That's when you will know that waiting concern them concern you. I will be sincere with you. In as much as we are like this, we are in a community. So there is a bond that connects us together. So your pursuit and the result of your pursuit affects me. And my pursuit and the result of my pursuit also what? Affect you too. So don't ever think that I don't care. I care. And you know what? That sense of care will prompt you to look at the others, not to siphon them, but to see what you will contribute into their ventures. You see, one major gift you will give yourself is this year. Always strive to be part of people's success. That's one major gift that you will give yourself. And the moment you strive to be part of people's success, you could hold all the success together. Yes, you could hold all the success together. Are you getting it now? Yes. Let me stop. This is part 1. No? We start part 2. So, we're going to, rise on our feet and end this session with this affirmation. This affirmation. We are going to say this. And just dare to dream bigger. You are going to say this. Are we ready? Yes. You mentioned your name, right? I, Olabisi Lawal. I am blessed to be a blessing. I am blessed to be a blessing. My work shall inspire others. My work shall inspire others. And the greatness in me. And the greatness in me shall be an atmosphere. Shall be an atmosphere for people to keep moving forward. For people to keep moving forward. This is my desire. This is my desire. I receive empowerment to do so. I receive empowerment to do so. So help me God. So help me God. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank God bless you.